Hi, my name is Manfred. I make and perform music under the name I started making music when I was 18. I was in junior college and I wasn't really studying that well. So all I wanted to do was, listen to music, make music.
Hi, I'm Max, but I go by Joy Alexis. I've been doing music for 11 years now, but I only started professionally a few years ago. I'm currently studying in LaSalle, doing electronic music, trying to put out more stuff of my own now.
My first impression with Max was through his song Moonlight, and I thought, what a dope voice, right? And these chords are crazy. And then he was telling me that he hasn't been putting music out for a long time. I'm like,
hello!
hey, what's up?
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm working with you! I'm so honored.
Cool.
So nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm a big fan of you, so
okay. Cool.
Don't know what to do with myself now.
So good. Yeah, I mean, you want to set up over there?
Yeah, I would love to.
How are you with songwriting?
I love songwriting. Yeah, maybe I can learn more about how you go about writing with
That's fine. I'm
other
here
people.
to learn as well, dude.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to it, man.
Cool.
Can't wait.
For myself, the way I made music was very hack and slash. So I would always make mistakes and then learn from them. So I never had an opportunity to kind of dive into that music theory part of songwriting.
And we were just talking about how sometimes when we don't like music and artists, it is because we are seeing something that we don't like in ourselves.
Max has a super artistic flair to his music because he's a LaSalle student. He's able to approach it from that perspective. The progressions are nice and rosy and they're really tense and neo-soul. But I feel like when we sat together and wrote, I think we complemented each other's styles pretty well because I was able to tame that into something a bit easier to listen to.
Nice.
That's kind of cool,
That's
right?
dope.
Right?
Yeah.
This is an E flat major, which is kind of your key, right?
I think E flat major, E flat minor. I think I changed the key when I've tried out stuff and then I realized that okay, maybe this doesn't really suit my vocal so well, so let's try to move the key up. So the key is really only finalized more so at the end when everything comes together.
Gotcha.
I never settle on a key straight away. I tried to use more DAW, Ableton, and then put chords, put beats, put a bass, and then try to write from there. So I guess that's where I've been dabbling with in the last few years. Get that inversion right there.
I'm just playing around, putting a pad or a sound just softens up the whole thing and just put a kick drum in.
Sure.
This kick, right?
I think the first day of recording started out a little bit slow. We tried a couple of chord progressions, but it wasn't really what I vibed with because I've been trying to do stuff a bit more different from what I'm used to. After getting to agree on a certain couple of chords, everything started to flow in that direction after that. Okay, yeah, maybe can I go over and try some melodies because I'm hearing them in my head.
Okay.
Then we can just delete whatever we don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want your voice up?
I think I can adjust that myself.
Okay, awesome.
Need you close, my body knows I'm comatose. We're overdosing on summer highs. I'm not your type, I'll get on by. But sometimes I wish I was someone else. I'm not myself. Na 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 da 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 da.
Cool, yeah, just keep demoing lines in the pre-chorus, I guess. Do you want me to chop you in
let's
from
just
there?
loop the pre-chorus.
Okay.
Someone else, I'm not myself. You give me hell. I might as well try my best in vain. It'll ease the pain.
First day recording, it was fun. I feel like we spent a couple of hours just picking a genre. The tough part came when he wasn't really able to write to a really simple melody, which I feel like it's a little boring to write to. And then he took his guitar out, and then we felt like it was a Kareen May studio session in here, super jazzy. But then we ended up with something really cool and influenced by a lot of UK garage, those kinds of progressions, those kinds of neo-soul chord progressions, and I think we came up with something really dancey. Today we are going to be finishing song we wrote.
I was gonna say, like, I want to try for the verses. If I whisper like the words of the verse and then have it like really soft in the left and right channel, it will like help to bring out that like wispiness.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want to record that,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Disquietude, I'm in the mood. It's nothing new. So why am I still so delicate? I'll introvert, I might exert my feelings into a serenade. Let this escapade. I think the second day of recording was a lot smoother than the first. I also felt more comfortable in the space, which allowed me to flow and write. I think I'm very happy with what I've written. I'm really amazed that Mun kind of listened to me and allowed me to be this crazy music theory nerd and put in all these ideas.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough to just put it there. Let me just like I would never have come up with these ideas on my own. It was really interesting because he's like this, you know, raw ball of energy and like ideas, and I'm always just saying like, okay, none of that, no fourths, none of this like jazz nonsense. And it was fun, you know, like getting to a place where both of us would compromise. What do you think this song is about?
So this song is like what, like not being able to get what you want, but still feeling that desire. And then just having to like deal with it.
Yeah, cool. That's deep.
Everyone feels desire in different ways, but desire comes in like all forms. I think also desire came because it has kind of gone against my being to settle with like simple chords after going to music school some more, because as a non-binary person and as somebody who doesn't like to stay within the borders, within the binaries, I always want to find a way to express myself and think out of the box. So that is also desire in a way. I learned like so much from today and yesterday. I think it was necessary to sit in a room and make music from scratch.
This whole experience, I think it was crazy for me. Like it's supposed to be a mentor-mentee, but I wasn't sure who was the one getting mentored here because I learned a lot, and I think he will be a really, really good songwriter, performer. And it's just really fun seeing that energy up close.
There were no assumptions, no expectations. Everything just flowed because we communicated what each other wanted. So I think that's what made this work. Yeah.
Need you close, my body knows I'm comatose. We're overdosing on summer highs. I'm not your type, I'll get on by, but sometimes I wish I was someone else. I'm not myself, you give me hell. I might as well try my best in vain. It'll ease the pain. Tell me your lies, nestle in the disguise. Come intertwine, give into your desire. Disquietude, I'm in the mood. It's nothing new, so why am I still so delicate? I'll introvert, I might exert my feelings into a serenade. Let this escapade find its way into reality. Give me a fantasy, maybe I'll try disguise your fears. I'll read your mind. Just give in to your desire.